Hey everybody, welcome to the GregCast. It is Greg, and it's been a while since I've just done a quick podcast on the little things going on around town. And you know what? There's three things that jump out over the last couple of weeks. Number one is that Oakland A's major league prospect, a guy named Grant Desme. He had a promising, lucrative major league career ahead of him, and he reported to camp and he told the A's that he was going to leave baseball so he could join the seminary in search of possibly becoming a priest. Isn't that amazing? What a great example of discipleship. Hey, the next thing that jumps out is Conan O'Brien. He's been off the air for almost 2 weeks now, and his last show was quite amazing. Check out this quote. This is the last thing he said. This really made sense to me, and I was just really glad he did this. Check this out. Nobody in life gets exactly what they thought they were going to get, but if you work really hard and you're kind, amazing things will happen. Wow, the gospel according to Conan. Great advice. You know, he had everything, and he was kind of forced to give it up. But look at the hope that he has, because things are going to happen, and it's going to be great for him someday. And another item in the news today is Pope Benedict XVI has agreed to beatify a young lady named Chiara Badano. I believe she's from Denver, Colorado. She died of a very painful bone cancer, I believe back in the 1990s. Recently, a miracle happened in Italy where a young family was praying for their young son who had meningitis. They were praying to Chiara for some intercession because she struggled with this very painful bone cancer, and suddenly the young Italian boy was healed. Well, here's the story of Chiara. She walked around and she served as many people as she could in her young life, even though she had a very painful bone cancer. In the end of her life, she spent time in the hospital walking with different people and talking with different people. One story goes that she walked with a young person who was struggling with an addiction. Even though it was very painful for her to walk, she was asked to take a break, and she says, "Oh, I'll have plenty of time to take a break. Right now I have to do God's work." Apparently she had absolutely amazing eyes, and the story goes they could almost see God in her eyes, and they were so clear and so full of faith. And this young teenager is about to take the next step towards sainthood, and we all have somebody to look up to. So in the news, you got a disciple, a guy who's given up baseball to become a priest. You've got a talk show host who had everything and kind of got taken away, but now he's got hope, and you know he'll be a talk show host again someday. And then, of course, you've got a future saint, a teenager, a young person who faced adversity with courage. Let's learn from all three, huh? All right, that's it for the GregCast. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. See ya.